the importance of you sacrificing things in order for you to fulfill your purpose and your driving fulfilled dream. So when it comes to sacrificing, bro, you have to realize you have to cut off or break or replace the things that you're doing right now that aren't really unproductive. So if you write down things that you like to do for fun in your routine, and if none of those things bring you wealth, health, love, positivity, and nothing to fulfill you, that's not something that you should prioritize right now as your time. Because think about it, bro. You have to realize that your focus is on your prioritized price. Price meaning your desired purpose and your life dream, right? Because at the end of the day, think about it. Once you become the person that you are going to be in the future, are you still going to be doing the same things that you're doing right now at the moment? No, right? Typically not. So what I mean by sacrifices is that you have to put your time into things that are not typically the your routine. So let's say you watch TikTok for an hour. Why not watch videos that are gonna make you go closer to your goal, make you different? Watch podcasts, read books, audiobooks, right? Why not do that? At the end of the day, bro, it's your decision, of course, but come to think of it is that if you truly don't want to change and you don't want to become the better person that you want to be like, then this is not for you, right? So what I mean by sacrifices is that also when it comes to friends, your long-term friends, the friends that you probably been friends since childhood or friends that y'all became at school, you have to realize that if those people don't align with your purpose no more, you have to cut them off. They don't align with you no more. They're not someone that you should be around your circle. Because if they don't see the same vision that you have, bro, it doesn't correlate right. The chemistry is red. The chemistry is wrong. It's not there no more, bro. Back then, yeah, but you have to think about that memories and experiences are something from the past, right? And we live in the current moment. So you have to realize that when it comes to sacrificing, bro, time, people, routines, habits, and also things that you love to do yourself, right? So let's say about this, like if you have anything that's productive right now, that's good. Keep it as it is. If anything that's unproductive, don't keep it at all. Think of it as like this. If you keep putting your time into stuff that are not gonna get you better on what you want to do, you're wasting your time. You're wasting away your time. You're letting other people overcurl above you, and I know it's not competition, but either way, like if you want to become closer to your goal, bro, do this, right? So cut off your routine, write down things that you love to do for fun, and if those things don't correlate with your values or any purpose in life, then don't do it. Don't do it. So also the power of sacrifice is the power of self-realization, self-awareness, self-awareness of the things that you do, the things that you do that make you feel some type of way. So it can also be anything, right? Emotions are a true power, of course. So when you do something and you hate to do it, why are you doing it first of all, right? The power of walking away and the power of emotions can affect you so much, your state of mind. And you could be doing this thing that you hate to do, but if it gets you money and stuff, what's the point of it, right? Why are you doing it? It doesn't currently like with your purpose or anything. So I'm not saying you should quit the things that you should do, that you hate doing, but I'm saying that if you have something better to do and you can replace it into something much more productive, it will fulfill you one much more, and the attraction will be and the finest, right? So also the power of walking away. Power of walking away is also coming with sacrifice. The sacrifice of not going to parties, not going to clubbing, not smoking, not drinking, not doing all those bad things, right? Because think about it, bro. The reason why you're addicted is because they want you to be addicted. They don't want you to change. They want you to keep you in a low vibrational state of mind, so you know how to fulfill with the higher self that you have in you, right? So that's also one of the cases when you have to realize that sacrifices are not meant just as a sacrifice. Like sacrificing some things doesn't mean that, oh wow, I'm sacrificing this bad thing so I can do this good thing, right? Think about it like this. Once you start sacrificing smoking, bro, you will never have to worry about smoking ever again because you're becoming a better person. You don't need it no more. You can fulfill yourself in your own mindset and just have like this much more abundant lifestyle, right? Instead of you smoking. Sacrificing is also a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, right? So what I mean by sacrificing is just things that can die out. You know, they can die out. No more doing this. Break it, break it. And the power of just like breaking things, bro, is just breaking the impact of the habits that you do every day. That is not gonna help you at all, right? So I feel like with a lot of people, like when it comes to sacrificing, they're scared to sacrifice because they don't want to lose anything. They want to be safe. They want to protect. No, bro. The power of sacrificing, bro. The power of risking is so important. Because if you don't have the idea of how important the risk is, in order for you to fulfill the experience, to get the loss, to get the, just to get the new information on how you can evaluate that situation is so much important than you not risking anything. Because think about it, once you sacrifice something, bro, you have to realize whatever happens from there and now, it's either a good thing, of course, and it's gonna change you, or it's a bad thing, but a bad thing that's gonna change you. So you don't have a loss. You're basically not losing. You're basically gaining new information. Try something new, putting yourself in a new situation, putting yourself in a new environment, and that's what makes you a character. That's what makes a character and creates it, and basically gain more database on your brain on how you can handle different situations, and you can input this everything, right? Everything. So the power of risking as well. The power of risking is the power of not knowing how it could be. If you believe what you love to do, bro, if you risk this, the power of gambling is so important, right? Whenever you risk, it's a gamble, but there's two differences. If you have a belief, if you're positive about it, and you're confident enough that you're gonna do it and you're gonna win, you're gonna get it eventually, because that's how the mindset works. But if you're taking this risk, but then knowing that, well, you're probably gonna fail, and then you're not even believing in yourself, you're gonna fail. That's what you're gonna get. That's the mindset that you have right now. So you know the difference between being uh happy, assuming the win, assuming the experience, assuming that this is gonna go well, instead of doubting, being the opposite of, I'm gonna win this, losing, you know. So typically that's the power of risking. It's so important when it comes to things in life, because typically whenever you do something like that, you're putting yourself in pressure moments, and pressure moments create a character. They break the diamond. But yeah, once you sacrifice something and once you risk something, you have to know whatever you're doing is in the right. It's in the right timing. It's in the right moment. That doesn't mean to just do it right away, because there's a lot of differences. You have to come to an understanding of what actually needs to be sacrificed and what also needs to be taking the risk of, right? Because you don't want to sacrifice something that is probably most likely going to help you later, right? You don't want to lose something that is going to benefit you in the long run, right? So think about it, bro, right? You have to think to yourself that the things that you're gonna do that's gonna outdo the most in a long time, which is your choices, the choices that you do every day, the choices that you're gonna do to impact your life later on, has to come to a purpose. It doesn't mean just like do this because I'm telling you. No, you have to come in your own terms. You have to know if this is right or this is wrong. And that's exactly why you come in. You come in and question yourself. You question your duties. You question your morals, your principles, your standards. You question your future, your success, the person that you want to be like, right? And it all comes to curling in your mind and understanding and self-awareness of your own terms, right? It all comes within you, not what everybody else says. It comes within you, and that's exactly why you gotta study yourself, research yourself. Research yourself is so important. It's so important when it comes to changing, right? But the power of sacrifice, it all comes within. It all comes on self-realization. It all comes in the mindset. It all comes in the mindset of what you're trying to want to do, and it comes to the power, as well as just the power of realization and the power of walking away. It's so important, because if you input these two things, your life is going to change tremendously, because you're not being stuck up in the circle no more. You're not being in a loop no more. You're changing. You're breaking the loop. You're basically trying something new and put yourself in a new environment, in a new situation that's going to stand hold a new person for you. Because once you sacrifice one thing, see how your life changes automatically. Once you sacrifice one thing, it could be the smallest thing ever. It could be stop sleeping before after 11, right? That's gonna change your life tremendously because now you're gonna wake up early. Now you're gonna have much more time, and you can be more productive. Does that make sense? So it could be the most smallest things ever that might be your problem. Every person is different, but what I'm saying is that from my perspective, from what I've been experiencing, from what the things that have I've been doing for the past time, where I have been risking something, sacrificing my old habits into new, more productive habits. It has changed a lot, and now it has input me as a much more important person. My time is more productive, and I've been using everything efficiently, right? But every person is different. Every person has a different lives. Everybody has a different standards, morals, principles, and so it just depends on what you want to do in life, and also you have to come to awareness. If anything that you're doing is in the right cause or it's in the wrong cause, then you do the decision, because nobody else is gonna tell you what to do and what not to do, right? You're gonna do it yourself. You might be doing this, but at the end of the day, you might be doing that later on in the future. No, you have to do it yourself. You actually start inputting every differences in your life, and that's how you create character, man. That's how you create character. But that's the power of sacrificing and risking your own beliefs. But yeah, man, that's been Fredo. This is Fredo Saga Dimension Expansion. But we keep it moving, we keep growing, and we keep getting better. Let's go.